Good afternoon, Normans, and welcome back to this week's Norman News at Home Edition. I'm Alana Morgan. Stay tuned for news on the last chance to purchase your cap and gown for the class of 2021 before prices go up, and more on what's going on with amusement parks and ways in which you can book your reservation. Around the school in 30 minutes, this is the Norman News. Are you looking for fun places to go with you, your family, or your friends? Well, good news, amusement parks are now open. They've been open for quite some time now. However, you, your family, or your friends can enjoy a day at Universal, Six Flags, or even Disneyland. However, since COVID-19, some parks are taking extra precautions to make sure everyone is safe and still maintaining a distance. Some parks won't allow you to enter until your reservation time, so make sure you are going on those amusement parks' websites to see the new precautions that they are taking to follow the new CDC guidelines. We hope that you have fun and an amazing time, and now I'm going to send it to Jonah with some more news.
Diamondbacks pitcher Madison Bumgarner pitched a no-hitter in Sunday's doubleheader game. A lot of questions have been raised about whether a doubleheader game should count as a no-hitter. As it stands now, if a no-hitter is pitched at a 7-inning doubleheader game, it does not count officially, unless the game goes to extra innings. Also in the news, the Dodgers were off to a hot start this season. However, they seem to be cooling off. The Dodgers are now 15-8. The Dodgers have a good chance to make the World Series this year if they play how they were originally and when they're fully healthy. Hopefully, the Dodgers win the World Series again because I think a lot of us in LA would love to see it. Thank you, and now to some more sports.
The Washington Wizards have had an 8-game winning streak and are showing that they are playoff worthy. Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal are playing at their best, and these two stars are leading their team in the best way possible. Westbrook is averaging a triple-double this season and holds a record for one of the most triple-doubles out of any player in NBA history. Despite these accomplishments, their winning streak was ended this week by the San Antonio Spurs, who beat them in overtime. Let's see what will happen when the season plays out and as the playoffs get closer.
Hi, I'm John Heller, and today I'd like to discuss the upcoming NBA play-in tournament. The play-in tournament begins on Tuesday, May 18th and concludes on Friday, May 21st. The teams with the 7th and the 8th highest winning percentages in each conference will each have 2 opportunities to win 1 game to earn a playoff spot. The teams with the 9th and the 10th highest winning percentages will each have to win 2 consecutive games to earn a playoff spot. I think the play-in concept is a good idea in that it expands the number of teams that can potentially participate in the playoffs. It is similar to the MLB wildcard game, where 2 teams battle it out for a playoff spot, and the winner advances and the loser goes home. This new tournament idea is one of many that will hopefully generate more interest in the NBA. Many players and coaches support this new rule, and a couple of days ago, the league announced that they're going to make the play-in tournament permanent, which I agree with. Steve Kerr, the coach of the Warriors, thinks it would provide balance to the league. However, the play-in tournament has received some criticism, notably from the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, Rick Carlisle. Carlisle believes the new system is unfair to the lower-seeded teams who are no longer guaranteed a playoff spot. Luka Doncic, the Mavs star player, has also criticized the new system, as well as owner Mark Cuban, who said the new system is an enormous mistake. The NBA play-in tournament appears to have certain benefits, but the long-term impact remains to be seen. I applaud Commissioner Adam Silver for his willingness to try something new, especially while NBA viewership, unfortunately, has gone to an all-time low. And with that, I say Heller out.
Apple recently revealed their plans to construct a campus in the famous Research Triangle of North Carolina. This development is expected to create over 3,000 new jobs and cost Apple about $1 billion total. This center will also be Apple's first major development in the East Coast, along with being their first new United States campus in over 20 years. This new investment is projected to generate $1.5 billion for the economy of North Carolina. Apple also announced that hiring for this new campus is going to be starting shortly. The average salary for these jobs is going to be around $185,000 per year. This recent project is all part of Apple's plan to invest over $430 billion in an effort to add 20,000 jobs all across the United States. Apple expects to reach this goal within the next.
Disneyland and California Adventure have been closed for over a year now and are now reopening on April 30th. For people over 2 years old, it will be mandatory to wear face coverings in the parks. Some attractions and experiences have been modified to fit the COVID-19 guidelines, and there will be social distancing checkpoints, hand sanitation stations, temperature screenings, and a limited capacity at Disneyland and California Adventure. Until June 28th, it will be mandatory for someone to have both their theme park ticket and a reservation made in advance before entering the parks. Now to Alana with local news.
Seniors, last week we mentioned some fun activities and events planned for us, the class of 2021, considering all of the events that was taken away from us at the start of the year due to the pandemic. However, make sure you are staying updated on the new and current events that we have coming up. You can follow BHHS 2021 on Instagram. They constantly post new updates for the class of 2021 on social media. We talked about this year's prom. They also even had a slideshow where you can pick the theme that you would like for this year's prom, and that is still up. So you can definitely check which theme was picked for this year, the class of 2021's prom. Also, make sure you order your cap and gown before prices go up. If you received an email regarding your cap and gown, today is the last chance to be able to purchase your cap and gown for the 2021 graduation. So make sure you do that before prices go up.
Welcome to this week's live weather forecast for the week of April 30th, 2021. This week in Los Angeles, we'll see mostly sunny skies. The average temperature is 76 degrees with a high of 90 and a low of 72. This afternoon, we will see bright sunny skies with a high of 90 and a low of 63. Saturday, temperatures decrease to 82 degrees and some clouds will start to come in. On Sunday, we'll go down to 73 degrees and a low of 57. Moving into Monday, temperatures will be 72 degrees and stay at a low of 56. Tuesday, temperatures will go up to 75 degrees. Finally, on Wednesday, we'll be in the mid-70s. Thank you for watching this week's weather forecast. I'm Natasha Delahi, and have a great week.
Thank you so much for watching this week's Norman News. We will see you next week.